So you guys let me know if you think this is ethical or unethical. So I got a call the other day from one of my favorite agents, and they says, dude, you got to help me. My listing just underappraised with this lender that the buyer's working with. It came in like $14,000 below the listing price, which the house is only like $240, so it's a pretty big difference, right? And he's like, the appraiser that this lender sent out was from 2 counties south of us. Not to give a hard time to people with man buns and flip-flops, but apparently the seller said that the guy showed up with a man bun and flip-flops, which if you know old Florida, that's just kind of like, okay, where the hell did this guy come from? And so I immediately said, well, let's get a copy of the appraisal and then have you send it over to one of our local appraisers that knows the area really well. And so he sends it over there, and the appraiser calls him back, and he laughs. He goes, man, he's like, I don't know where the heck this guy came from, but he doesn't know what the heck he's doing. He goes, not only would this house appraise out for what the sales contract price was, he said it probably would appraise for more than what the sales price contract was. He's like, this is one of the worst appraisers I've seen in a long time. He goes, you know how I can tell the guy's inexperienced? And he goes, the way I can tell he's inexperienced is because his license number is about 40,000 higher than my license number. And so if, for those of you who don't know, when you get a license, the state doesn't, randomly just select it. As the licenses go on, the higher your number is, the more recent your license has been issued, okay? So the guy used really horrible comparables. He was using, 1 bathroom homes. This house is a 2 bathroom home. It looked like he put barely any effort into it. And I said, okay, well, do you think that the buyer will switch? He goes, well, this is the realtor now. And he goes, well, this is interesting. The realtor is also the lender. And this is a USDA loan. Well, USDA has a rule where you're technically not supposed to be the realtor and the lender. Well, the way this lender got around it is she gave the real estate side of it to her daughter, and her daughter was doing the real estate side on paper, and the mom was doing the loan. Well, we called up and we said, hey, look, we've got a solution. If we switch over, we already have, pretty confident that we can get the appraised value where it needs to be so these buyers can close on the house. And she goes, oh, well, thanks for all the effort, but I'm a broker, so I'm going to try to switch lenders and see if they'll get another appraisal done and see how that goes, because I don't want to lose my commission. I mean, she straight up said it. And, look, I don't blame people, but she's double dipping on this one already. She's getting the real estate side, and now you've got a solution that's sitting there hitting you right in the face that will solve this problem that you didn't come up with on your own, and you essentially need to double dip on the thing. So, if you're acting in the best interest of your buyers and you have a solution staring you in the face that you already know works, and you're choosing to try to keep it to earn a couple extra grand, I don't know. Tell me your opinion. That's the story. That's how it went. The deal's still in process, so we're waiting to find out what happens on the next appraisal. Have a great day, guys.